of all say that these subtle little changes that I'm seeing in the last 4, 5, 6 hours is a slightly colder solution, which would mean slightly more snow getting closer to Boston. So that's how I think this may yet work out. This is really close in terms of getting heavy wet snow accumulations and just getting a heavy wet snow and rain mix, especially for Boston. But the idea is, as you work your way west, away from the ocean, away from Boston, you won't have to increase your distance that much before you're going to get into some significant snow. And it looks like heavy wet snow, which may mix with rain at times, in Boston itself, where the temperature could be at or a little above freezing for the entire storm. But the winds are going to pick up out of the northeast. They'll eventually reach 30 to 60 miles an hour during the first half of tomorrow night when the winds will peak. And there's definitely the risk of additional power outages, not just due to the wind, but remember that snow that does accumulate significantly is going to be heavy, wet, and pasty. The official winter storm warning is along and to the north and west of Route 128. So Boston is not included, but there is a winter weather advisory for lesser but still snowfall accumulations for Boston. Now, in terms of what I'm thinking, I think if you work your way south of Boston, let's say below the Braintree split, maybe about an inch or two of thick slush, and less than that going to the south. But in the city, it could turn out to be like 2 or 3 inches around Logan and yet 4 or 5 around Cambridge, and 4 to 6 inches along and just outside of 128 at least, I'd say, and quickly up over 6 inches along and beyond 495. In fact, that should actually be 6 to 12 inches through that entire zone. Then if you add some elevation like the higher terrain of Worcester County, the Berkshires, Monadnock region, New Hampshire, then we could be talking 12 plus, maybe even 12 to 18 in spots. That's how big a buildup we're talking about. Now, there's a high wind warning in effect along the coast. Let's talk a little bit about the wind. Here, we're taking you to about 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, gusting to about 30 in Boston, almost 40 on Nantucket. We'll advance this a little bit and show you the wind gusts around 5 p.m., 40 to 50 from Boston to the Cape, over 50 down around Nantucket. Advance it a little more. 50 plus for Boston, 9 o'clock. That's when it's either heavy wet snow or heavy wet snow and rain mixed in Boston, and gusting to 60 around Nantucket. The winds still stay pretty strong through 11 o'clock at night tomorrow night. So the power outage risk exists everywhere, but is highest around the coastline because of the strongest winds, and also in the higher terrain of the Berkshires, Monadnock region, New Hampshire, possibly Worcester County because of the large accumulation of heavy wet snow. The coastal flood warning is for the early morning high tide on Thursday. There are a couple of spots that we're watching up across the North Shore, the South Shore, and down on Cape Cod for that. And there's a flood watch over southeastern Mass and the Cape where 1 to 2 inches of rain will fall, and you got 3 to 6 inches of rain from the storm last week. It's 36 in Boston now, but look, Worcester's only 27, Orange 29, Keene 28. And here are your temperatures overnight, and here comes the storm. There's the moisture. There's your snow. There's your rain. The rain snow line pins itself right close to Boston as the storm comes up the coast, reforming. All right, so let's show you what we're talking about. Look, early in the morning, you could have some snow breaking out Worcester west for the morning commute. It would be light, but maybe a few slippery spots. Then as we get to the evening commute, the heaviest precipitation moves in. Notice the pink is a mix in Boston, but a short distance to the west, it's snow. That is real heavy snow just north and west of Boston at the end of that evening commute tomorrow night. And look at that continue well into the night, finally lifting northward with lighter snow or flurries by early Thursday. One of our computer models now is up Boston to about 5 inches. Look at Marshfield, 1 inch. Worcester, about 13. Similar idea here, about 3 in Boston, 6 in Providence, 9 or more in Worcester. That's the idea, so I'm sticking for the moment with 2 to 4 for Boston, 4 to 6 just north and west, over 6 along and north and west of 495, 6 to 12 in fact, and over a foot in the higher elevations.